I was saying about the dangers. Have you seen those 1960s, 1950s chemistry kid sets
Oh, good lord, yes.
where they have
Yes.
one of them's like build your own cloud chamber.
Yep.
Build your own what?
Cloud chamber.
What does that
It is
mean?
a device for visualizing radiation.
Yeah.
Some
of the early
give you
ones
like
came with,
radon.
like, some of the early ones came with uranium as well.
Yeah, as in
yes.
legitimate gamma radiation.
Yes.
What, like build your own Geiger counter type thing?
Yeah.
Build your own particle detector or particle accelerator, effectively. Yes, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Out of interest, where would I find a how-to for this?
There's several three-letter organisations that want to know your location.
I was going to say, yes, yeah.
Oh, it's cold. It's so cold. Are you cold?
Yeah.
It's freezing. Yeah, it was -5 on the school run this morning. Yes, it was brisk. I had to break out the big coat.
The heating is on. It is a dangerous time.
What?
There's one of them, the Atomic
That's so
Energy Lab.
Cool.
I wonder if you can actually go near them now, whether you need like a lead... that's the one I was thinking of, yeah. Whether you need like a lead apron and it's stored next to Marie Curie's papers or something like that.
Probably.
Are they really radioactive?
Yeah, I think what's really funny is if you look at the tagline on it, it says exciting and safe.
The Gilbert U-238 Atomic Energy Lab.
The completely safe uranium for your house.
Yeah, I'm going to try and see what it contained.
Have you ever seen Amazon at one point or other were selling yellow cake uranium samples for like calibrating Geiger counters? Have you read the Amazon reviews for that?
What did
No.
Some of the funniest content on the internet.
People putting it on toast.
Basically like, oh, I bought this yellow cake uranium and now my pet is 19 foot high and rampaging through Tokyo. 1 star, that kind of thing, yeah.
Low-level radiation sources, beta alpha PB210, pure beta, possibly RU106, and gamma ZN65. Also a book called Prospecting for Uranium.
What the fuck?
If you buy that now, MI5 are knocking on your door tomorrow, aren't they? Yes.
Yeah. I think they're the ones that deliver it at this point.
Can you link it in the chat?
It's just a Wikipedia article. I'll send it. Hold on.
I thought you were linking like a kid's chemistry set.
Yeah. Oh, it's the link for the kids' chemistry set.
Oh really? Oh cool. I'm like posted it, chat. What the fuck? It's like proper Fallout and everything. That picture.
Yeah. Well, that's the entire age Fallout's based on.
Yeah.
Uranium thief. $10 million reward. That's what the United States government will pay to anyone who discovers deposits of uranium ore. Full details in the book, Prospecting for Uranium, packed with this atomic energy lab.
Jesus Christ.
And they said child labour was dead.
How do they prospect for it? What does it involve? Licking all the surfaces until it tastes metal?
I think so.
Hmm.
Look for the glowing cattle.
Yes, absolutely, yes. If your goldfish glows at night in the fish tank, you're probably in a hot spot. Yeah.
But yeah, I hope you're all well. It's just so fucking cold.
Yeah, it is brisk at the moment. Yes, took the dog out this morning and he was not happy about it. He doesn't like treading on grass when the grass is frozen for some reason or other. He starts doing this little prancy thing where he kind of leaps across the grass as though he doesn't trust it.
Probably weird.
Yeah, oh yeah, bless him. And then it's my daughter's birthday tomorrow, so I'm in birthday cake prep at the moment.
Happy birthday to your daughter.
Yes, thank you.
Happy birthday. Sorry, I just read the last line of the description, which just says, among other activities, the kit suggests playing hide and seek with a gamma ray source.
Well, surely that'd be very easy because you just glow from behind the curtains, wouldn't you? Yes. Where are they? Well, the curtain's glowing. Oh, over there then. That's fine. That was easy. Yes.
Yeah.
Challenging players to use the Geiger counter to locate a radioactive sample hidden in a room. It always leads to the teapot.
It's next to the three-headed cat over there. That's
yeah.
The one,
yeah. Bloody hell. You know about that famous story of that Boy Scout who's the dude who He was obsessed with chemistry. He built like a fucking thing in his shed.
Yeah, that's
What was it called? It's like a breeder reactor or some shit. It's like some
yes.
early part of a like reactor.
Yeah,
like-
he not only that, he also made his own particle gun in order to start
Yep.
it.
That's a future Bond villain in the making,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
He didn't. Sad ending to that. I
Yeah.
think he drank himself to death, poor sod.
Yeah. Yeah, he like his mum threw like all of this stuff just into the rubbish.
Yeah, well, she didn't know what it was.
Well, yeah.
Well, it was a huge failing of like I don't know what agency it was, but they knew that it was radioactive, but they took so long to do anything that the mum just apparently threw it out. Like
Wow.
spreading the contamination all the way throughout the fucking I don't know what system they have, landfill or whatever.
If it doesn't say Fisher Price, my first breeder reactor on the side of it, then how was she to know?
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's amazing what you can do in your garage, isn't it?
Ah, yeah, it's so bloody cold.
How's the house hunting going?
My
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
my workplace just sent me a hamper, and it has a hot water bottle in it, and the hot water bottle has sausage dogs on it.
Oh.
That's cool. Yes, I had a look at. So I've looked at 4 things so far, 4 potential mortgages.
Yes.
2 of them were interesting, but they're just so wildly expensive.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not realistic. Like, I low-key got kind of angry with the one that I looked at on the weekend because it was 55 to 80 grand more expensive than it was just 2 years ago.
Yes.
And I went there like, I was like, has the owner done anything to it? Like an extension or any work whatsoever? The answer was no.
No.
They just marked the price up at the start of a recession here in the UK.
Yes.
And
Basically, yeah.
I'm like,
Well,
no,
Well, the house prices must remain.
I'm like, no, bugger that. Apparently there's going to be a 10% drop in prices. I'm fucking waiting.
Yeah. It's artificially high at the moment. So when we bought our house, how long have we been here now? 2.5 years, something like that. New build, new estate.
Thank you very much,
The
Havron.
exact model of the house that they're building,
Thank you, Merrington.
the exact same model as ours, they're currently selling for about 20% more than we paid for ours in 2.5 years, which is just ridiculous. So it's not sustainable. So yeah, there's going to have to be some sort of equalization of the market.
Yeah.
Though.
Thank you, Psychedelic Viking.
And if you're happy where you are,
Regalia.
and if you're not in a hurry to.
It's getting kind of ratty and mouldy in here.
Yeah, fair
The
enough.
carpet is literally coming apart.
The joys of old buildings, yeah.
I've got like an absentee landlord.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
They're sitting in a beach in Portugal, and some letting agencies.
Of course you are.
Funny enough, our old landlord literally lived on a yacht off of the Bahamas.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm glad I'm paying for your mortgage. Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Yeah. 1 second.
And they're the only
Thank you,
ones that are able
Graggle.
to buy, and then they'll
Thank you
fucking
very much,
fleece you
Graggle.
for the rest of the days.
Thank you, Psychedelic Viking, Havron Zoe, Murrington Bear, Captain Tulpu, Archangel, Cregan Tur, and Mega. Hi there, everyone. Welcome. I hope you're having a nice day.
I'm now down a rabbit hole of looking at dangerous toys.
Danger,
One-
Robinson.
yeah.
Down that way, danger lies.
One of them is just called Swack Game.
Swat game.
It is literally a rat trap,
Right.
Okay.
which you have to take little chunks of cheese off and not get your fingers.
And I thought
There you
playing
go.
knuckle raps in school was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, at the end of the year,
That is actually a literal rat trap, isn't it?
yeah,
That's like Danger Buckaroo. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, God, Buckaroo.
And then it's what is it called? That one with the teeth on the crocodile where you have to push them down.
Yeah,
Oh,
another
yes.
one.
Dr. Croc.
Yep.
Yeah, and someone on YouTube, of course, has taped razor blades to
Of
it.
course they have.
God.
Yes, because YouTube.
Exacto knife blades.
Fuck.
Yeah. Did you know? I think I'm trying to remember what the name of those easy bake ovens for kids.
Right.
Did you know that they're
Yeah.
actually some of the more dangerous toys?
Why?
really?
Because you
Yeah,
get
because you can actually bake in them.
yeah,
really?
you get your hand. They can get their hand caught in them and give them 3rd-degree burns.
Oh, God. I wonder how many poor hamsters somebody put in there.
Oh, no.
And,
Oh.
I mean, a childhood friend of mine once put it in the microwave to dry it. That didn't go well either. So.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
good Lord.
The parents were not happy.
Really?
Did it explode?
Oh, dear.
Very much so, yes.
Oh.
The microwave was thrown out and a new one was bought.
Fuck.
So bad. Oh, good Lord.
To be fair, they were like 9 if I remember correctly, so
9
they didn't
hamsters?
really know. No, 9 years old.
Oh, okay, right. Just clarifying.
Just stuffing them all in the microwave.
Absolutely. Look, mummy.
Shoveling them in there.
Who has 9 hamsters at home? I mean, out of accident,
honest.
maybe, if they reproduce, but...
Aren't they solitary hamsters? Or am I going crazy?
Gerbils are the community ones, aren't they?
Not sure.
I found a 1949 magic pistol that uses calcium carbide as a explosive.
Right.
Calcium carbide, when mixed with water, generates a big boom.
Yeah, I remember when I was younger, we had a hamster, but I remember I always got really sad because I couldn't get my young head around the concept of a solitary animal. So I was like, oh, he must be so lonely in that cage. It's like, no, it's fine. It's a solitary animal. It's totally comfortable.
Yeah.
And all the way till I was an adult, I was like, oh no, wait, what were you on about? Why, you know, I got all emotionally invested in this hamster, like not being able to find friends.
Oh.
But it's a solitary creature. It would attack other fucking hamsters. Apparently.
That's what they should have done to teach you a lesson.
It's like, sorry.
It's like
Mhm.
introduced another hamster and just like made you watch the ensuing bloodbath.
But it's, what was it? Uh-oh. Reminds me that I'm getting weirdly invested in a YouTube channel that just has a pet lobster.
Oh, is that the one he bought from the shop for food?
Yeah. And it's like, it's a solitary lobster, so it's fine. It's just hanging out. It's his personal tank. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think his name was Leon the lobster.
I found another one. The Gilbert Company's back at it again, this time with your own home glass blowing kit.
That doesn't sound healthy.
Yeah, because that's what you need, molten glass in the home
Yeah.
for kids.
Thank you very much, Attrition and Luzu and Blue Bee and Graggle. Thank you, all of you. And welcome,
By the
everyone.
way,
I hope you're okay.
One
Yeah,
was
sorry, go
muted.
ahead.
I didn't know you were a QA analyst.
Yes.
You mentioned it last
Yes.
time. What did you work on before you went into streaming?
So 2005, I was, so before it was all formalised and back when it was just a bunch of freelance dudes, sweaty dudes in front of consoles, I was working in a whole load of console stuff.
Not much has changed for you.
So a whole load of console stuff, and then years on, it started to move into sort of handheld. So we had the rise of the smartphone. So all of a sudden, this console stuff was less financially viable, and it was all about the smartphones. And then
Mobile gaming and such, right?
Yeah. And then what is it? It went into lots of certification firmware stuff with things like companies like Vodafone, who would send their prototype phones or whatever with the firmware that needed testing or whatever. A whole load of localization is done in, or was done in Brighton, because we have lots of foreign students coming here because we're all very bohemian. So loads of students who could speak English and at least one other language. And so then I just moved on to managing. So from there, just, managing teams of localization people.
Man, cool.
And then
I almost went into localization with Blizzard like a year
really?
ago before I went into recruitment.
Yeah. And then all of the work in Brighton just dried the fuck up because of globalization, and it's way cheaper to do the same job in Montreal.
They all moved to Dublin.
Yeah, Montreal in our case, yeah. That sucks. So the only way I could find work was to go to London, and London sucks. And then we just played the game of chase the big whale companies, the pharmaceuticals or the banks. Because, hey, do you want an app? They didn't need an app. Do you want an app? Then it was like tablets and phones and websites and shit.
You know what you need? An app.
Yeah. To be fair, some of them really did need an app. Or something. Like, oh, fuck me. Like, a couple of the companies, I don't really want to say their names because then, like, fucking people could Google shit. But it's like some of them are like, oh my god, you're still using fax or whatever? Or something like ridiculous.
Yeah. A lot of the time that's due to legislation
Thank
where
you,
they have to keep
Sergeant.
physical copies about.
Yeah, but we weren't dealing with, in that case, like a government. It was just a company with like a fucking like really old Israeli CEO who was obsessed with olive oil. I don't know what that was about. Like, apparently he wandered into the room. I wasn't there. Apparently he wandered into the room, placed a bottle of olive oil on the table, and went on some spiel about how one must really pay close attention to olive oil or something. Like, it was some metaphor for his company with this bottle of olive oil. And
Did he proceed to take off his shirt and rub himself down?
for all I know. I don't know, it was weird. I only heard this like down the grapevine, down the rumour mill. But I'm like, olive oil? What the fuck?
Yeah, if
Really
you want to
old
know what he's like, Christy, have you ever heard the Ron Jeremy story?
Oh no,
No.
don't make me tell that story.
You're telling the story.
Go on.
So that, you know, I said I worked in app stuff for phones. We were a company that had, so before the smartphone iPhone thing, right? Companies would send us their app to do compatibility testing because we had huge cupboards full of hundreds and hundreds of phones in hundreds of different configurations. And then we would like test the app and then send it back saying, okay, your app doesn't work on these devices, does work on these devices, or whatever. And one of the apps I had to test was something called the Ron Jeremy app, which was basically a picture of Ron Jeremy. So you know Ron Jeremy?
Mm-hmm.
The porn star. A cartoon picture of Ron Jeremy would appear with a swirl where his chest hair was, and start pelvic thrusting at the screen. And every single time he pelvic thrusted, the phone would vibrate. So, I had to compatibility. So my boss picked me specifically because I was young and fresh-faced and naive.
Of course.
And he figured that it'd probably corrupt the shit out of me. So I had hundreds and hundreds of devices where I had to test Ron Jeremy pelvic thrusting at the screen in order to see how well they vibrate. There was a notable message, a disclaimer at the front of the app saying, do not get the phone wet. And what I noticed immediately is that the really expensive smartphones, their vibration was rubbish. Like, you could barely feel it. I was like, what the fuck? You know, if it's in the palm of my hand, it's barely moving. But the really cheap phones, like the big brick Nokias, they shook so hard they would shake the table.
Oh yeah, every girl could tell you that who was of age at that time.
And my boss later came into the room to find out how I was doing, to check up on me in the sea of degeneracy that he had locked me in with. Only to discover that I had arranged about 100 phones across the desk in ascending order, forming this pelvic thrusting Mexican wave of Ron Jeremy moving around the desks around the room. Just this continual, like, pulsing wave in sync. He looked at me like I was insane.
I mean, understandably so. What was your boss's problem with you?
No, we got on great. He just thought it would, you know, like, I have a funny project, I'm going to give it to him. Because I was young and new and just like, yeah, give it to that guy. Corrupt him.
Amazing.
So I've got, yeah, to this day, I can still see the little cartoon swirly fucking Ron Jeremy picture. Oh, fuck.
In your dreams still.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick.
Was the purpose of this app what I assume?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
No, because the app says clearly not to get it wet.
Yeah, clearly.
Who would do that? Just
I
ignore
pity
the
your
warning on an
woman.
app. Joke's on you, I don't have one.
Probably why.
Hang on a minute, I'm just going to fucking Google
I
image
thought it was just my awful personality.
No, from what I can tell, your personality is good.
Oh, you have much to learn.
Probably.
We
I
have such sights to show you.
I've been on this TeamSpeak long enough to know what goes on here, trust me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry, phone call.
No worries.
Hi, back.
So you were going to go into localization? Christina.
No.
Not you, Social.
No, but I was gonna go into localization when I applied to Blizzard last year, and then I landed in recruitment, and now we have quite a few QA testing roles and such in Dublin for more like social media and marketing and all those things, but still some QA. One of my first placements last year actually was a QA tester for a company that works with Facebook.
Ah.
So he now works with Meta a lot.
What languages do you do for localization? What can you speak?
Me?
Yeah.
I speak fluent German and half French.
Ah, cool.
I wouldn't say my French is good, but it's there.
I barely speak English, so
it can get you through a menu.
Yeah, there were some localization testers who could speak English and then 3 additional languages, and oh my god, like we had to just hang on to them as much as possible.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god.
I can speak plenty of foreign languages.
Not well.
Yeah.
Northern isn't a foreign language. Future reference.
Are you sure? Have you heard it? No, it's just if they don't understand you the first time, you just do this
slower and louder.
And then they understand you perfectly.
Absolutely.
Damn it, my airlocks don't work.
Babel,
I'm
eat your
sorry to hear
heart
that.
out.
Have you tried a cream?
What is it? Is it Babel or Babel?
Babel.
The
Babelfish.
Tower of Babel?
Was it Babel? Could be.
Is it Babel or Babel?
No, Tower of Babel. The Babylon.
Are you just babbling about Babel?
The huge tower thing.
Yeah.
Or do you mean the Babelfish from Hitchhiker's Guide?
Yes, to all.
Or do you mean Bibble, the little fuzzy thing from the Barbie movies?
The what?
Or do you mean Bubble, the fun things from the bath?
What, Bubble Bass, who forgot the pickles?
That escalated quickly.
What was I doing? I was doing...
Welcome
Oh,
to the
sorry.
tea
hang on. But yeah, what are you guys up to?
Smelling soap.
I am currently building a steelwork model to do a design on some standalone walls in an aircraft hangar.
Ooh, very cool.
Okay.
Basically, they are subdividing an aircraft hangar to store material in, but all the walls have to remain, or the walls in between have to be free from the roof.
Okay.
So they have to be built off the ground and like
Sure.
cantilever.
So for the audience's benefit, you're a structural engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he does structural engineering stuff.
That's very cool. So has it got to be removable then? Is that the idea behind it?
No.
Okay.
So for the fire
Thank you,
compartment,
kind
if I fix it to
Zalfania.
the roof,
Thank you, kind.
Yeah.
I potentially have to load up that roof with additional loading that it's never been designed for because I'll have to board it out for fire purposes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Whereas if I design the wall like I'm doing right now, it stands on its own and I can build the fire protection right up to the roof and not have to worry about boarding the existing roof out. Because it's almost like a clamp that goes around the roof beams, but meets with the fire code distances. So it's like I'll show you. Hold on.
Yeah, go on. I'm curious.
Let me just put this intermediate wall in.
Don't do it now.
Yeah. What?
Okay.
I'm not.
Hi, curious.
You're just enabling my anxiety disorder.
Oh no, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, social.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the Tom Scott video on I think it was the Albert Hall?
That's terrifying, that one.
The
No.
roof. How it's not physically
yeah,
connected
yeah,
to the
that's cool.
structure, it's just sitting on top of it.
Why was that again?
Because it's so fucking heavy that the only
Yeah.
thing... If
I've got a
anything
house
moved
going
it,
in
the
like
entire
that.
building would be gone.
Yeah, I've got a house going into project. We built them a raised deck, and this housing company is going to then build a house on top of it. And it doesn't require any fixing down onto the deck because it is so heavy it can't go anywhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Wow. Okay.
If something moves it, you've got bigger problems.
Yes. Yeah, because they had to modify the roof of the Albert Hall quite considerably, didn't they? Because when they first built it, weren't the acoustics really bad?
They were really shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
terrible.
Because it was fucking echoey as hell. They
Oh, no.
built it purely aesthetically.
Yes,
and
rather than
not
like
for
consulted a
specific-
sound engineer who might have gone, if they'd had Bavin on the project for 5 minutes, it would have been fine. But yeah.
They built a fucking
Yeah,
concert hall and didn't speak to a sound engineer.
Yeah, the opening speech, people heard it twice because the echo was so bad.
Oh, God.
So I think they installed a lot of heavy curtains.
I've got the image here. I'll put it in TeamSpeak. Nobody share it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they installed a lot of heavy
There you
curtains,
go.
and then they've got these weird sound dampening mushrooms they hang from the.
Oh, yeah, I know those ones, yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't seen the video, it's also hilarious because you've got like the world's most terrifying trampoline at the top.
Yeah, it's in that part of the video.
Anyway, right, that's
like
getting
any fun fair I've been
deleted.
to. Yes, up and then down again straight away. Oh, very cool. So I'm guessing that has to be like compliant with like some of the firefighting regulations you need in, like you've got to be able to fill the hangar with foam in like whatever it is, like 10 seconds or something like that.
So
Thank you, Gribble.
because
Thank you very
the
much,
hangar
Gribble.
is no longer going to store aircraft, it's going to store
okay,
something
right.
else. So essentially, you're allowed a certain square meterage in each compartment, and then you have to create a new compartment, or you have to install sprinklers. We're not installing sprinklers. We're going to create a new compartment.
Oh, okay.
So each of the rectangles that you're seeing there is about 1,000 square meters, give or take.
Wow.
And I would tell you what it's for, but we're all somebody's streaming, so.
Sorry.
So no, it's fine.
We've already had the
You do you.
conversation this morning about you buying uranium online. MI5 are well and truly listening to us.
Yeah, but no, it's a cool job because it's just like, it's just outside the wheelhouse of having to design the steelwork just to store
That's very
material.
Very cool.
Am I thick? For some reason, my wheels don't turn in Space Engineers.
Well, yes, but that's beside the point.
Yes.
Okay, right, okay. Let the engineer have a look.
Oh yeah, I've got a degree.
Right, you.
Like
So
they
your
turn,
wheels aren't turning.
but like not when I press A and D. Oh, I don't have a gyroscope.
If you, I was about it.
Is it a gyroscope for steering?
No, you don't need the gyroscope.
You don't? You sure?
Not for ground vehicles.
No, if it's not moving forward, you may have a power issue. It's either that or you have the brakes on.
No.
Or for some reason you're
Yeah, have you enabled them for turning the mounts?
I think so. I'll have another look.
get this connected.
Ah, dear me. So yeah, you're doing work now, Social, are you?
Yeah. So the thing I posted, basically, I've just got to add some more beams to connect the frames together. Then I need to brace it all out, load it, and then see if it works. It looks like two roller coasters at the moment because of the arch nature of the thing. It's been a fun morning.
Huh.
I like doing this because it's easy. I'm just building it's like Space Engineers. You're just adding shit onto a 3D model and hoping it works. Obviously, there's some thought behind what I'm doing, but in a nutshell, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, just be careful you don't have the conversation bleed into what you're working on. You get a concerned email from the client asking why the material specification is uranium.
Yeah, nah. We only specify steel.
Sure. Why have we got this random gyroscope on the top of this wall? That's fine.
Yeah, it's to stop it moving under wind.
Yeah. Don't you need your walls to turn?
Yeah, this wall has rack and pinion steering. We're not quite sure why.
Surely the pitman arm would be more efficient.
And how many members do I have in this at the moment? I haven't saved in a while.
If there's more than one member that you've got, consult a doctor or the police.
Now, let me delete them. I currently have, let's see, 1,496 bits of steel.
Hanging on a wall.
Right, I'm going to burn back. I need the bathroom.
Take one down, pass it around. 299 judicial inquiries.
I've got the most cockeyed fucking vehicle. The wheels don't turn, so I'm just squidging the entire body of the vessel with a gyroscope. It's incredibly
to solve a problem.
Fucking awkward. You can hear
if
the whole.
It works. It works. Adapt, improve, overcome.
Yeah, the frame of the vehicle. Oh God!
That sounded like something happened.
That's just agile development in engineering form, isn't it?
Oops. A slight error has occurred.
This is what programming looks like in real life.
Yes. Iteration 1 should work. It might not be customer perfect, but iteration 1 should work.
Oopsie
Remember, never work on the live.
Yeah, just push it up to production. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Was it tested on staging? No.
Yeah, you seen Tom Scott's video about the Uno second?
The what, sorry?
The Uno second.
No.
It is
I think
the
he might mean
second.
no, just in Northern. I'm not sure though. But
yeah, that's what it is. It's Uno, but it's shortened into the Uno second, which is the second after you realise you've made a terrible mistake.
Yeah. So I was given. So you know that I mentioned phones and shit testing, right? I was once given a phone, and there were like two. So at the time, there were only two of these phones in the UK. They were like they were a special client. I can't remember who it was. It might have been O2 or whatever.
And are you going to be that guy that keeps losing the phones at bars?
But no. It was this really so it was so secret and prototype that there was like two of these, and you had to sign for them and everything. There was like literally an escort guard, you know, with a literally, yeah, seriously, like back in the day, as a prototype phone.
So you indeed confirm that you've had an escort.
but so I was in the secure area of the lab where we were testing these, and the guy gave my boss gave me one of these and said, okay, whatever you do, don't press this button here because the firmware is currently so that the phone will it won't brick, but basically the firmware will freeze and we can't fix it here because we'd have to send it back, you see, via courier. We don't have the whatever it is that they need to reset it, right?
Yeah.
And of course,
I
was pressing it, and then a pop-up appears and say, get rid of the pop-up. And of course, I need to press the button that I'm not supposed to press. But it's okay so long as I'm not on the main screen, like the desktop, basically. Right. But the moment I hit it is the moment that the pop-up goes away on its own, revealing the desktop, and I hit the button and brick the phone. And this was like 20 minutes after I was issued it, and I had to do the walk of shame back to my boss and go, I'm sorry, I'm really stupid. Sorry. Yeah. He was like, you fucking idiot. Yeah.
I was a SQL DBA in a former life, and there's nothing worse than a developer coming over and asking if you've got backups of the production environment.
Backups?
Yeah.
I told you that story.
What would hypothetically happen if... Oh, Christ.
I told you the story about... I've repeated it many times, of that time where I basically wiped out a shared folder, a shared email folder that had all of the production builds for like a very major client, because IT thought I was being assigned to a project, so they gave me access to a shared folder, and then for some reason they gave me admin access.
Oh, mistake.
Yeah, I don't know. So I had the ability. So an email comes around saying, could everyone check their emails because the server's a bit full? Could everyone please delete anything in your email that's bigger than X amount? So here I am going, oh, of course, there's a folder here in my email that's like 10 gig. Delete.
Yep.
And then everyone starts losing their mind on the other side of the room.
Oh, dear.
And if it weren't for that, I could restore it. I restored it, but if I couldn't, I have no doubt I would have lost my job. No doubt.
Yep. Yeah.
What was it in your recycling bin?
Yeah, just restored, done.
The Uno second.
Yes. I was like really new at the time. Well, not really, but you know, certainly not like don't give this dude admin, you know.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really my fault.
And you never got it again afterwards, so it's kind of like self-healing. But yeah.
So
it was a learning experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone does it once.
I restored it, went over to the IT dude, and was like, "Sorry, was that me? Did I just do that?"
Yeah. I mean, like Dragoner says, they shouldn't have given you the permissions, really. Yeah. So yes.
And we British, we tend to have a bit of a superpower in that we can just go up to people and be like, "I'm very sorry, like I made a huge mistake. I really didn't know about that. So can you just
awfully sorry?
Awfully sorry."
Yes.
We just go straight into. I have no idea. Please forgive me for that. Sorry.
Yeah. You say that, but then when you do it to other British people, they see right through it and just go, "You know what you were fucking doing, you bastard."
Yeah. Our dainty accents don't work on other Brits.
No, they are immune. Foreigners, no problem at all. Go to America and say that. Oh, terribly sorry.
Sorry, was that expensive? Oh, I'll pay for that. I'm so
sorry. Awfully sorry. No, don't worry about it. These things happen. Thank you. Very kind of you.
Damn it. Need more in this. Permission to delete is not admin access? Well, I had it. Whatever it is, it was in fucking Outlook at the time. Shared access to a folder that I deleted. Owner access, whatever. But yeah,
we've all been there in database world. It's the delete statement without any conditions on it. All of a sudden, your production stock database is gone. You know, stock table? Yeah.
Sorry, is this a false memory? Didn't they like? There was some like missile test or something in America where they sent out the real notification.
That was like in Hawaii, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Hawaii.
Yeah.
It's like incoming missile or something sent out to everyone's phones.
Yeah. For 20 minutes, Honolulu was a seething rage of panic. That,
incoming nuke.
Yeah. The fuck?
Because someone hit the wrong button.
From the rear drop altitude. Here's what I learned: is that fucking who's the guy that says that? The rabbit.
Huh?
Pardon?
In Star Fox, it's not Peppy. Peppy's a frog.
Oh. Now
yeah, but he's voiced by the soldier from TF2.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yes.
GIL.
It's just so fucking compressed you don't know.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah.
Was he the dude married to GLaDOS, or is that the sniper?
I think that's the sniper.
It's the sniper, isn't it? Yeah.
Now we're going back a bit.
Yeah. But yeah, so as mentioned, I used to do lots of testing stuff in like we had like a secure lab, and it wasn't like sterile in the sense that like materials or anything, but it was like there was like a key card checkpoint, and like the whole place was air conditioning, and we had that was fun. We had this security system that if a burglar broke into the building, then so lots of, I don't know what it was, basically like fog would fill the room.
Right.
Like the whole office building would like fill up rapidly with this like smoke machine that would basically stop you from being able to see anything like in front of your face.
It fills up with a smoke shot. Did it then start like a foam party or something like that afterwards? Yeah.
No, legit. It was like, so you can't see. So you can't easily steal shit because you can't find like the cupboards with the phones, like with small devices that you might need to read text on.
And then to top it all off, it releases the Claymore Roombas.
Another one, yeah. Yes. Welcome to, what was it?
Welcome to the jungle.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah.
Release the Claymore Roomba.
It's hard to seal stuff if you've got smoke inhalation. So
yeah.
Yes, that works.
And it's even better if it's just heel on.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah.
And more than a few times it went off by accident.
I'm not surprised.
In the middle of work hours, but I never saw it. But I always came back to the aftermath of like lunch break.
You never saw it, but you always came back to the aftermath.
Yeah, because all the windows were open and it was really
this
smoky.
Sounds a bit sus. Anyone seen Womble? No. No. Well, you said something about needing the afternoon off. I don't know if it's related or not. Yeah.
Hit the switch on the way out. Woo!
Someone check the shared folder, see whether he's deleted it
Yeah,
again and he's covering his tracks. Yeah.
Has anyone seen the prototype Vodafone sort of thing? Oh shit! I'm gonna fall over. So yeah, it was all like it was just a company that had to get big clients and therefore convince those clients that their prototype phones weren't just going to get left on a bus or something.
Fair enough.
So you couldn't take them back and forth, and it was all sort of secure.
Yes. Well, that immediately makes you better than that guy from MI5 that left his laptop and briefcase on a commuter train once.
Yeah.
Was it the secretary or something that left a... I'm trying to remember. It was like a bunch of credit card information and that in a laptop.
It's happened so many times. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
on a train.
Yeah. It's not even funny anymore. Like, how often are public servants just like, oh, I'm going to leave this flash drive that contains the personal information of everyone in the NHS, whatever.
Yep.
Just
Didn't
on a
someone
train?
leave Paul McCartney's head on a train?
What?
What?
Do what?
Say that again slowly. Sorry.
Head?
And now he goes.
Yeah.
And on that bombshell.
Yeah, and he's off. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, look at that.
There
Somebody
we
in
go.
the stream clip it.
There we go. Sir Paul McCartney's wax head left on train.
Right.
Wax head, okay.
Excellent. Right.
Oh.
It was a fun day at the Madame Tussauds Christmas party.
Yeah.
Who do you reckon would be the most stolen wax model from Madame Tussauds?
The most stolen wax model.
So it would have to be something that some people wanted, not like, just
Yeah.
vandalized, because you wouldn't steal someone. Good question. Chat, what would be the most stolen wax model? A porn star? Sasha Grey?
I can tell you what the worst stolen body was.
The worst stolen body.
Emma Watson?
Did you know that Marilyn Monroe's body vanished for 6 hours after her death?
Of
Did
course.
Oh, that came back sticky, didn't it?
People apparently paid a lot of money.
Well,
That sounds apocryphal. I really hope that's apocryphal. Yeah.
Knowing what goes on in Hollywood, it's not. It's really not.
I'd go with something like Kylie. I think it's going to be something because Kylie's small, isn't she? She's only like 2'1", so she'd fold up and go into your bag
Put it in the
nice and easy
pram
as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my toddler. She's sleeping.
Yeah,
I know
it's fine,
she's
yes.
really big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she always
I should be
wears
so
the.
lucky.
Oh no,
Lucky.
it's not Kyle. It was Britney Spears. I was going to go. No, she always wears the sexy school outfit in the pram.
Christ.
Yeah. Didn't they find like a while ago? This was several years ago. They found there was like a severed head on a stick, right? And it was like really old. It was like medieval, and there was the belief that it was the head of God, my brain, Cromwell.
What's
Oh, right.
All right.
And it was like, no, it's not. That's ridiculous. But it turns out it might actually be his head, like genuinely.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And apparently it was in the possession of a university, and out of respect, they buried it.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Oliver Cromwell's head just handed down through the generations.
Yeah.
What's this weird thing in Nan's will?
Yeah. Oh. Ooh.
Bit like how they found Richard III's body in a car park.
Yeah.
Wherever it was up in Leicester Way.
Yeah.
And then they gave it like a proper funeral.
Proper
A state funeral.
proper state funeral, yeah.
Is that? Oh, I find that really weird.
Yeah.
It's
Yay, you lost.
but it's more like there's no one around. I don't know. Is anyone there to
Yeah,
really
I
pay the
think
respects?
it's a protocol thing, isn't it? I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Is it even? Are they even related to the current royal family?
I don't know.
Probably.
Well, the
In some weird shape or
so
form.
was it? When did it die out? Was it Henry VIII that it died out?
What which
Richard
one?
III was the last Plantagenet king, wasn't he? And then it went into the Tudor line. So that was Henry VII.
But
I've got my history right.
So after Henry VIII, it died out completely. It went to a completely different line. Or am I wrong?
The successor was Henry VII.
Henry VIII had Elizabeth I, who was his daughter, and then after Elizabeth I, it was James I, who was Scottish. So at that point, yeah, you're probably like, okay, done and dusted, different line. I can't remember whether James I was related in any way back down through the lines.
I think so, in a really contrived way.
Oh, like somebody's pet's cousin's goldfish's dog's cat's mother, yeah.
It's one of the reasons I get so arsy about Henry VIII taking such a huge, like, an enormous focus in initial education, considering he's so irrelevant. It just doesn't
Divorce
matter.
beheaded died, divorce beheaded survives.
Yeah. What's going on with my ship?
Oh, but it isn't, is it? It's annulled, beheaded, something or other. But yeah, created my own religion, had a sulk at the Catholics, and did my own thing. Survived.
How did he die again?
Who?
Did he do an Elvis?
Shit himself on the toilet?
Die on the toilet?
I don't know, he was very unhealthy at the end. Very unhealthy at the end.
Thank you, Draco
Have you seen
Tram.
his armor
Thank
where
you,
he
Tram.
just has a
Thank you.
ludicrous, like, groin
Yes.
groin protection?
Yeah. I believe they called it the insecure model of armor, yeah. Yeah, he was very unwell by the end of it, because he was considered to be like one of the best catches in European royalty when he was younger. And then
he went all tyrannical.
And then he ate every swan in England, and it all went a little bit downhill.
That's why he can't hunt the swans. He wants to eat them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Henry VIII is like, mine. Fuck you.
Dibs. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, I'm pretty certain he had like gout, syphilis, and all sorts of stuff by the end. So yeah.
Oh dear. Hang on a minute.
There's a good what's the YouTube channel? Oversimplified, is it?
Yes, I've seen that one.
Yes,
yeah,
he does a very good recap of Henry VIII's rather tumultuous life. But
well,
everyone learns that in English school history. You just learn about the Tudors, and that seems to be the only thing they want to teach you about. So, yeah.
And I think it's purely political. It's a case of like, oh, English king, English, yes. It's like, no, he's irrelevant. He doesn't mean shit.
And then we have to learn about the fucking War of the Roses.
That was a good thing about growing up in Kent, though. We got to go and see like the Battle of Hastings site like so many times. Yeah.
And here is a field. Do you want to go see the field again, kids? Yay!
Did they preserve it? Or has it been changed?
Oh God, we're talking how
1066, so it's nearly 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Americans have a habit of preserving their battlefields.
They do, yes.
Yeah, but theirs is also a lot more recent as well.
Yeah, but
their
still,
history's only like 5 minutes old. So
I really want to go see Gettysburg. I want to like physically like, ooh, like this is where they find.
Yeah, I think that one's a little bit different though, because obviously it was the tumultuous part of the Civil War. So I think that one is there's that, and there's Harper's Point there, and there's a few little places that are effectively preserved at the end of the Civil War. I think
like, ooh.
The Battle of Hastings site's probably a Barrett's housing estate now, but that's the way we tend to preserve things in Britain.
Now, Hastings.
We'll send the archaeologists in, and then we'll build over it.
Yeah. Her Majesty's Hastings Young Offenders Institute.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, speaking of something like that, Bedlam is still in operation, and it's nearly like 800 years old.
What's still in operation? Sorry.
What? Sorry.
Bedlam.
What's Bedlam?
Oh, Bedlam.
Do you guys not know what Bedlam is?
Yeah.
Do you know what the word means?
Yeah, like chaos, like mayhem.
Yeah. It was that word came from the name of a mental institution.
Oh, really?
Called Bedlam.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. It's.
That's not fucked up at all.
Yeah.
Yep. Welcome to medieval mental health.
That's kind of cool.
I didn't know it was still in operation, though. That's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
To be fair, 20th century mental health wasn't much better. Looking at the history of autism and the Asperger thing.
That sounds like you have hysteria, Christina.
Yes, lock her up.
Time for...
Oh, does that
give
mean I
us-
get a vibrator?
Give it.
Yeah.
Give us some cyanide,
Fuck
like
yeah.
whatever.
Orgasm therapy. Yes. Yeah.
Yep, time for an orgasm and lobotomy.
That was the door. Hang on.
Yeah.
I'll pass on the lobotomy.
Time for a lobotomy.
Well, that's pretty much what the turn of the century was. Oh, you've got anything wrong? Time for a lobotomy.
Oh shit. But yeah. I'm doing some iron mining, trying to get a shit ton because, oh my god, my base needs iron.
I'm doing some iron mining because, oh my god,
Oh no.
my base needs iron. I'm unlocked.
Yes.
My workplace sent me a hamper with smelly candles in them, and I took them all out of the packaging, and the candles themselves don't have labels as what they smell like. And now I don't know which is which.
Well, that's what your nose is for. What's wrong with your nose?
Nothing, but I'm not good at finding out what smells like what.
Are these the ones where they like make up bullshit terms for them, like clear summer night?
No, it just says lazy lavender, lemon souffle, and
Oh, lavender.
cedar and sweet orange.
I couldn't.
Oh, I like that.
I've never been a fan of lavender. It always seems so overpowering to everything.
Yeah.
I think I found the lemon one.
I had a salt and lavender bath last night.
It's the cheese of the smelling candle world.
Hey. But yeah.
Anyone up to anything fun this weekend?
Probably just more work, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I might go to a gay bar.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Enjoy.
Indeed.
Fair enough.
I feel like going to the Christmas market and eating my body weight in German sausage.
So you're going to a gay bar as well?
That's next door, yes.
I was trying to make that joke work in my head, but you got there faster, yeah. Yeah, a lady I was dating once took me to a gay bar as a joke. Like, it was a test to see how quickly I would notice. It was that exact scene from The Simpsons.
Oh,
This
no.
lesbian bar doesn't have a fire exit.
Oh dear.
She was like, "Do you notice something odd about this bar?" Oh no, oh no, oh no, no.
Are you crashing again?
No, I'm only slightly wonky.
Right, okay.
It's not crashing.
Is that after the visit to the gay bar, sorry?
Yeah.
Yep. Just a tag.
And I keep saying it, but yes, I'm most frustrated because that lady that I was trying to date had massive boobs, and I was like I was just
Massive
too young.
personalities. Come on, get it right.
Yes, and I was just too young. I was too young to understand like the signs, and it's like, you idiot. Like, to this day, I beat myself up about it because it's like, you moron.
That wasn't the crazy one then.
There's been a few of those.
It's easy to
One
not
of
pick
the
the crazy
crazy
ones.
ones.
Yes.
I seem to have a type.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you crazy goth girlfriends. Sam's always open.
Right. But yeah, so yeah, I to this day I'm like, oh god damn it, you moron. She's like, oh, you know, you missed the last bus. You can stay here. I'm like, no, it's okay. I'll run. No problem. Don't worry. I'm like, oh, you fucking moron. Fucking moron.
Yeah, we've all been there. We've all done that.
Like I thoroughly cock blocked myself.
Yep. She sat there in like a nice little negligee silk slip saying, no, it's fine, you can stay here.
Stay
I've
here.
got a bus pass, it's fine, I can get home okay, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Thank you for the offer, it's been lovely talking to you.
I know. I'm like, oh fuck, man. And of course, I didn't realise at the time. It's only years later.
Yep. Just sitting there in her underwear for you. Oh, it's cold.
Yeah.
Well, take this cardigan. It'll warm you up.
Oh, fuck.
You know, this makes me think maybe all the guys that blew me off, maybe they were just stupid.
Yeah.
We are very, very stupid, so it's
Yeah.
entirely possible, yes.
Yeah. Unless you
We
throw
are
yourselves at
very
us, we
dumb.
don't
Yeah.
know what's going on.
Yep.
I was just too young. Like, in my mind, she was
Yeah.
like as you guys are, just like the lads.
They could be trying to tear our clothes off, and we're like, I'm just
Yeah.
not sure. I don't see any signs. I wish they'd give us some signs.
It's like when she says, "Oh, do you want to come round and Netflix and chill?" And you're like, "Oh, excellent! Yeah, there's a great
Yeah.
documentary I want to watch on Yosemite." Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
We can
okay.
watch Ken
Not the
Burns' The
explosion I was
Vietnam
after.
War. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we can watch Dora the Explorer.
Yes, we are simple creatures sometimes.
Too simple.
Yes.
Amazing.
Thank
I
you,
swear to God, my
isolated
boss
queen.
is a sadist. He's just fucking booked a meeting halfway through my lunch.
Oh, really?
Auto decline.
Oof.
Tell him go fuck yourself.
My manager does that
In corporate
regularly as
speak.
well.
Yes. You have to translate that into corporate speak.
Nah,
And the
this
worst
a
part
really
is
good way
I'm
to
in-
Yeah.
It's to be honest, they're a really good way of extending my day when I don't give a fuck, because I'll sit in the meeting for an hour, book it to the meeting, and then go back to lunch until lunch is over, and like I'm an hour further ahead than I thought it would be towards the end of the day.
Yeah. As per our previous conversation,
Yes.
off fuck please.
I'm afraid that
In
meeting time is
Germany-
incompatible with
Yeah.
other arrangements.
In Germany, if they interrupt your break after half an hour and you have to go back to work, you get to restart your break.
Yeah.
So you get to have the full hour after that. Regardless.
I'm afraid this meeting time's incompatible with reality. Please could you reschedule it, saying a date?
The wonderful shit there, that was good.
Did you say wonderful ship or wonderful shit?
I heard shit.
Yes.
Ah, there are.
Tomato, tomato.
Am I just stupid when it comes to these wheels on this
Oh, sorry,
vessel?
Like we said before, yes, but that's beside the point.
Like
What are
they're
you?
not-
What are you confused about?
Well, they're neither turning nor are they being powered forward, and I don't know why. Like I've got a really heavy cargo, but
Yeah, I mean, 231 kilos is a. 231,000 kilograms is a fucking shit ton of load. But
yeah.
Wait, what? Sorry,
What
231 tons?
yeah,
okay.
231 tons. Yeah. What's the torque that you have set on your wheels?
Torque is currently fuck. I'm rolling backwards. So strength 94, power 100, friction down it to 30%. Oh, I'm stupid. I've set a speed limit. Is that why?
Well, a speed limit of what? 0 miles an hour?
20. That's
You're
better.
going
Sorry, it's fine.
faster.
I set a speed limit. We're good. Sorry, I'm stupid.
We know.
I need to make a small warship and come visit you guys.
Yeah, I need to get a teleport pad down so you can pop in. Say hello.
Oh no, I was more meaning using the jump drive to bring something into the atmosphere.
That's it. You want to bomb my base, don't you?
going to
I do. Yes, there is like a bomb bay in the weapon system that drops fusion warheads, and I want to see
No.
what they do.
Don't test them on my base. I like my base.
Yeah, but it's the perfect kind, and we're not. We're not on a clan right now, so.
Damn it.
And you leaked it on chat, so now I know where you are.
Oh.
That's metagaming.
Yeah.
It's not metagaming when he decides to give everyone his base location.
Yeah, but
Why-
you're not in the game, so metagaming.
Why
is
are
something-
you
I
so
was in the
toxic,
game.
social? My
Well,
god.
I'm less toxic than I was before due to the massive dump I've taken.
Ew.
We all feel better after that, though, don't we?
Oh god, yeah.
Ooh, holy shit. Thank you, Collusion.
Having a bad morning, wait till the coffee kicks in.
Thank you
and
sincerely,
suddenly everything's
Collusion. Thank you for doing that, Collusion.
Just flushes the system.
And Snail Support. Thank you, Snail Support. But thank you, Collusion. Thank you.
better. I'm on a 1 cup of coffee a day diet at the moment, and I'm not liking it.
How are you surviving?
I got told off by my doctor.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I went to the doctor's just for like a knee thing that happened after I did a charity walk. Like, oh, okay, right. Oh, we haven't taken your blood pressure for a couple of years. Can we just do it whilst you're here? Yeah, no problem at all. They took my blood pressure and it was something like 140/90, something like that. So
does that mean?
quite on the high side. And the doctor was like, "Oh, right, okay, that's a little bit high. Can we just take that again, just to double check?" So yeah, okay, right, fair enough. He does it again, and it's the same sort of thing as well. He goes, "Have you done anything particularly stressful this morning?" It's like, "Well, no, not particularly." He says, "How much coffee have you had today?" "Oh, well, I've just come here from Starbucks, where I've just had like a quadruple venti espresso latte." "Oh, right, is that the only coffee you've drunk today?" "Oh no, I had another one before I left for work." "How much coffee a day do you drink?" It's like, I sat down and worked out. It's like, well, I've got a coffee machine at home. I probably have 4 or 5 coffees a day. Each of them probably have 3 or 4 espressos in them. And he kind of just looked at me and said, "Yeah, that's too much." Oh, God damn it. So I've been told by the doctor I need to cut back because it's now affecting my blood pressure.
Yeah.
Yes. The only reason I'm not drinking coffee is because I'm here.
Yes. Sir, you appear to have no blood in your coffee with that sample that we just took. Hang on.
The first 3 or 4 days afterwards, I had such bad headaches. Such bad headaches. As it worked its way out the system.
Yeah. How am I going to... Oh, fuck. How am I going to do this?
You want to stick a hinge and a piston somewhere.
You decided to replace it with something more healthy. Like Monster Energy.
Yeah.
Well, no, he basically told me I would have been better off drinking like 3 Monster Energy drinks a day. It would have been less caffeine. So, right, okay. Oops.
I did that once at work because I have a litre water bottle and I was feeling tired and bored.
Yes.
So I just got 4 Red Bulls, emptied them into the litre water bottle and then chucked it all in one.
That's how you see the Matrix.
It just lies there in a puddle of Red Bull,
yes.
twitching.
Yeah. Has anyone checked on him? He's fine.
Yeah.
There's something about I can see the code. It's okay.
Yeah. The guy who worked next to me kept on getting on my ass because I was drinking Red Bulls all the time.
Thank you,
so I did that
Brownsy.
while staring
And
him
Hoshi.
down,
Thank you very much. Thank
maintaining
you.
eye contact.
And thank you again, Collusion.
Oh, dear. So when it's the HR manager, you probably don't need to do that.
No one look at... Oop. No one look at my stream. What you're seeing is not happening. You can ignore it. You can ignore it. It's not happening. Oh no! What the fuck?
Oh, it's bad engineering.
Are you not long enough to get in there?
I'm having to manually shovel the iron from one conveyor to the other.
Oh dear.
Although it's not attached. What the fuck?
You're not long enough for your docking procedure.
Oh.
That's what she said.
My problem is that my game keeps crashing as soon as I join.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not sure what keeps causing it.
Huh.
You need to put the little blue pill add-on into your truck, Soviet.
Sorry?
You need to put the little blue pill into your truck in order for it to meet it.
I like the sandstorms. I think they're cool.
What about the Sandworms?
So it's not my favourite album by Darude, but...
Yeah. Memorable, though.
Yes, this is true.
It seems to change.
Is it an album? I thought it was just a song.
Thank you, High Death Gameplay.
I'm showing my naivety to
Bouncy,
dance
Hoshi,
music
and
there, damn it.
Collusion. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, today, more editing to do. I made some. Oh, yesterday I made some burgers.
Ooh, nice.
So I was in the kitchen with handfuls of dead cow, mixing it up with some onion, some egg whites, some Dijon mustard,
cool.
some breadcrumbs to make it less sort of like a stickiness and give it more like a bulk.
Yes.
And yeah, I made these so about the size. Well, I was going to do the size of the fist, like Botham burgers, they're called.
Yeah.
But instead, I had the idea of using the air fryer to see how the burgers would turn out.
Okay, interesting. How did they? I've never air fried a burger.
It's all right. They were a bit.
Yeah.
It's a bit dry around the edges. I probably wouldn't do it again.
Yeah.
I don't think a burger is ever a healthy option.
I mean, you've done better than Sheep did when he put his Rustler's burger in the microwave for like 9 minutes or something like that.
What?
Yeah. You don't hear about that?
Added an extra
No,
zero.
it'd be like fucking...
If
there
you're...
an ounce of moisture in it?
Yeah, I mean, for start off, I mean, don't get me started on Rustler's being a burger. That just makes my eye twitch. But yes, he put a Rustler's burger in a microwave, misread it, and put it on for something like 9 minutes.
Yeah, social.
If you're doing a burger in an air fryer again, put a small cup of water in with it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the trick I learned how to keep pizza crusts.
Thank you
Not
very
from
much,
not drying
Mr.
out when you reheat
Piezone.
them.
Thank you,
Yes.
Piezone.
It sounds
Thank you
counterintuitive, but it
very
works,
much.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that, Mr. Piezone.
It's because of pulling moisture from the pizza, the water in the cup evaporates and hydrates the air surrounding the pizza, so the pizza can't lose as much water.
Indeed.
Knowledge.
In future, yeah, just griddle it. 3 minutes each side, job done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must admit, I'm having trouble with my grill. I can't seem to get it clean. Every time I turn it on, it just smoke bellows out of my oven.
No. Yeah.
3 times I've turned the whole oven off and I've scrubbed it so thoroughly. I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on.
You'll have grease on the element or something like that. It'll be on the top of the element, so you won't be able to get to it. You can get like professional cleaners to come around and do it, but yeah.
I just gave up.
Yeah, that's the easy way of doing it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Piezone. Thank you. Oh dear. Oh yeah, you've crashed again?
Oh yeah. It's
How
fourth
weird.
time. Yeah, it takes a while for me to connect for some reason. I really don't know why. Oh, and I have this stupid meeting in 3 minutes.
Good luck.
Have fun.
Don't wanna go to the meeting.
So you've got a meeting conflict with something very important regarding an engineering in a zero gravity environment.
Yeah.
Yep, that'll work.
Yeah.
I'm hungry and thirsty, but I have absolutely no energy to go cook anything for lunch. Today is just like a write-off.
I've got fresh banana bread downstairs for lunch, which I'm really looking forward to.
Banana bread is always too chewy for me.
Really?
Yeah.
How are you making it?
Oh, I'm buying it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
I'm tempted to go put my barbecue on tonight just to have, like, yeah, I mean, I've got like a bin full of charcoal, a bin full of wood, so I can do...
Holy shit, thank you again, Mr. Piezone. Thank you for doing that, Pie. That's extremely kind of you, sir. Thank you very much for the sub bomb. Thank you, Piezone.
I do the same thing.
Yep.
Fuck
I need
using
to
the
buy
oven, that's
chicken.
got all the veggies in.
I went to do the Christmas dinner last year, opened the barbecue, and it's just like coated in mould. It's like, ah, right. Dinner will be delayed slightly.
I give it a scrape whilst it's still hot to
Yeah.
break off anything into the fires, and then pull it out, store it away.
Yep, good job.
Mold charred steak.
Basically, get your barbecue as hot as you can possibly get it, and then scrape everything off with like munched up foil. That works a treat.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot smoked duck for Christmas this year.
Yeah. Did you not
I'm
try and
gonna
make any
disappear.
smash burgers?
Have a good one, guys. I'm gonna vanish and join this meeting about
Have
chimney, I
fun.
think.
See you later.
Take care, man. Have a good one.
Yeah. Are you gonna make some jambalaya then, Womble?
No, I was going to, but then when I got into the supermarket, I couldn't connect to Evernote to get the recipe.
Oh no.
So I was like, oh fuck, I don't know what to buy.
Yeah, that's why I always take a screenshot.
Yeah. No, I was going to, but just fucking internet. Oh no. Internet trouble.
I'll be back in like 20 minutes. Luna needs to go
Oh bless.
badly.
Alright.
She is begging.
I
Can you hear her?
Yeah,
I
tippy
can hear her.
Yeah.
Scraping, yeah.
Yes, good girl, we're going.
Thank you, App Filter Mate, and Hey You Panda.
I'll be
Thank
back.
you very much.
In a bit. How's Lulu this morning? She alright?
Yeah, she's good. She doesn't like the cold.
No, yeah.
She does not like the cold at all. Ah, fuck, I think I'm overthinking this.
You overthinking things. Say it so.
I know what I'm going to do. I've got the greatest idea.
Oh, God.
I've got the greatest idea, chat.
Morgan Freeman voice. It was not a great idea.
I can't believe I hadn't thought of this sooner. The chat is going to be so amazed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. How am I going to do this? Oh, shit.
Are you making the poop shoot again?
Poop shoot? No, you'll see. You'll see. I've got an excellent idea. If I can...
He's just making another Chunder channel.
Is this going to be a Baldric's? I've got a cunning plan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So speaking to the chat, hope everyone's okay today. Over here, things are good. Just kind of cracking on with the editing. Okay. Right, here we go. So this will be the target.
Until it's gone 12. Chewie's looking at me now.
Food?
This is food.
Your dog.
Yeah, yeah. Whenever I move, he's straight up, like, oh, is he going to the door? Is he going to the door? No, oh, damn it.
See, I am going to exploit a little thing called gravity. Why work hard when gravity can do all of the work for you?
Work smart, not hard.
Yes. I'm going to use this thing called gravity to deploy blocks of iron at high speed, which will hurtle down the mountain towards my base, and then land perfectly every time in this collector. And if they miss, they totally won't smash through the single layer of light armor, which is holding in the enormous amount of air, because this will be pressurized, obviously. Yeah. So there's no way...
Have you asked Mag to quick save the server before we do this?
There is no way that this can go wrong.
No way at all. Hang on, I just need to get some popcorn. 2 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah, so you are making some roulette bowling.
Yes! This is my bowling. It needs a formal name. Steel bowling?
Gravitational steel collective device.
Yeah. And then I don't need to dock. Gravity does the docking. And if anyone's around the back of the base having a smoke, then they're in the firing line, effectively. Okay.
The gravity-assisted steel hauler.
He all says the gulper. That sounds like a... Yeah. Sounds like a DVD.
I think I've seen that film, yeah. I think it starred some bloke called Steel as well, funnily enough. But
yeah. Starring Gianna Michaels.
I don't know who that is, I promise.
Everyone knows who that is.
Mrs. Dodge comes home. So what did you talk about at work today? Well.
Well, there's this actress called Gianna Michaels.
Yes, she's very talented.
Didn't they they brought in Sasha Grey as like an author, like to read to some children or something?
Right. Okay.
This was a few years ago. I read. Like they were having like a bunch of professionals turn up to a school to talk about
Right.
Yeah, what you could do for a living, and then one of them was an author, and her stage name was Sasha Grey.
Whoopsie doodles. That's when you don't vet the people coming into the school quite right beforehand.
You're worried about your grades, little Cindy? Well, don't worry. I know of a way.
Oh, God.
Oh, Sasha, get away.
However, you, Gemma, are fuck ugly, so there's no saving you.
Oh, fuck. Okay, this is going to be a slight obstacle. Or just, part of the challenge. Let's go with that.
That's positive thinking, that is.
Yeah, okay,
Yep.
so...
Yep.
Do I have enough metal to give this a proper test? Let's have a look. Cargo. Yes, I do. Okay, so here we go, everyone. Oh, it's a bit damaged, though. Hang on. Bugger me.
I don't think it'll help.
It's going to be fine. Don't try not to be, yees of... Hang
Oh,
on.
ye of little faith.
Yeah. Try not to be... Debbie Downers here. How much altitude do you think I need to give it?
Oh, a good couple of 100 meters, I reckon.
Yeah, okay.
Let it get up some steam, yeah.
So, like, we go up here, right?
What's terminal velocity in this gravitation? Just out of interest, yeah.
Okay, all right. Line it the fuck up. Here we go. Brakes. Oh no, my brakes might not be strong enough for a vehicle of this weight. Whoa!
I mean, you're going to really test it if you throw the car through it, but...
Forward. Oh wait, I'm gonna need all-wheel brakes on, I think. Hang on. Brake. Okay. Maybe a bit higher. A bit left. Wait, did I actually remember to hook the damn thing up? Hang on. Because if not, we're just going to have huge chunks of metal.
First iteration of testing, it's fine.
Oh my god, what the fuck? It's just that my cargo's so heavy. Okay, forward. There we go. Parking brake engaged. Will it hold? Okay, don't move. It's moving. There we go, don't move. Okay. Right, let me just hook it up. So, for those just joining, you're looking at a genius at play. Those of a nervous disposition may wish to look away, for you may be frightened at how amazing this goes.
This will be appearing on 200 IQ stream Space Engineers shorts soon.
Sorry, what am I doing? Curve, there we go. And then, so long as I sort out the steering, I don't even need to dock with the base. I can just, like, drive by, deliver ore. Does it have a form, like a proper term, delivering ore? Drive by, drop off, deposit?
Deposits, yeah.
This, I believe the term is car crash. But we'll see.
Okay, here we go. Right, so connector, let me put it on. Is it connector 4? Connector 4. Yeah, okay, so it's connector 4. Let's call it the drive-by.
The mistake.
Yeah. Right, so connector drive-by, here it is. And we're going to do throw out, on or off. Okay? So here we go. So now, as you see, we're just going to do the first test. It's going to go flawlessly. You watch this. First rock. Here we go. Now watch it roll. And pick up speed. Oh no, that crater's going to be a huge problem. Yeah, right, to the right.
Just give it a little
To the
kick
right,
into
to
it.
the right, to the right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I am amazing at this game. I am amazing at this game. Okay, here we go.
Now do a big one.
Look at this. Look at this. No, that's not quite. No, don't go down there. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, there we go. Yeah, have it.
Can I just say, with that crater, you have essentially created a ramp that if any large enough one gets enough speed, it's just going to hurtle into the roof and take out all your solar panels.
Oh, the crater fucking... Hang on. You bastard. Right, we've got to sort this out. Take this away. Right, like that.
The crater has created... No, I can't do it.
No. Yeah, you want to go to the right. No, you don't want to go that way. That's like my cargo and my refineries in there. Okay, there we go. Ah, damn. He's messed up everything. Right, there we go. Come on, there we go. Right. Okay.
Can you cover it with some blocks?
Maybe.
You just created a pachinko machine.
Hey, man.
Hey,
Hey,
you need to put some blocks randomly up and down and see, and then let chat take bets on that one. Yeah. Also, you need more collectors with a score above it.
Yes.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yes.
To the middle, 50, 20, 10.
Yeah.
And then just...
You're giving the gambling streams ideas.
Exactly. Yeah. Gambling and space engineers.
No, we're not gambling. It's space engineers. Totally
And
different.
then the middle part is just like my open refinery or something incredibly fragile. Because there's got to be a sense of danger.
So and yet here you are still manually moving it in between the...
It's teething trouble.
Just have a reactor in the middle.
Even the initial Apollo missions or whatever struggled. They had trouble, you know?
I am amazed about the useless engineering and solutions you come up with in this game.
It's amazing. Fuck you.
Yeah,
it's going to be a bit of a problem. I need to fill that in or something.
Speaking of, I've just been watching a Smart Everyday video about the computers they used on the Saturn V.
Yeah?
I need to send you it because it is insane how they made them. Like, all the bytes were physical.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Yeah, they've got full X-rays of the chips. You can see which bytes are flipped and what data is in there.
Yeah.
That's how they made chips back in the day.
Really low-tech transistor tech.
Like
you can actually see the data that's on the chip over on an X-ray.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it shows which gates and paths it takes. You can see which bits are flipped.
Oh no, this is older style. Let me find it.
Also, I created my little miner ship yesterday. I totally did not forget to first put gyros on it, and secondly, I totally did not run out of hydrogen at the first try. there's a huge crater next to our base right now.
And you're floating off somewhere. Yes.
No. It just crashed while it was trying to take off.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. This is just one of the many layers.
Yeah, you can see the actual You can read read the data that's on here.
Yeah, can you see the little gaps in it?
Yeah, there's a larger zoomed in version of this as well.
Yeah, each corner is an iron ring, and depending on the magnetization, is if it's a 1 or 0.
It's brilliant. It's old-fashioned engineering.
And it was made by hand.
That being said, I found about 170k worth of platinum yesterday, or in space. So I'm good. We can make the advanced shit now.
Cool. I too am making advanced shit.
Yeah, I see that.
Just shit.
No.
No. You place that one, and then you make a little ramp that you place in front of it, just as an extra.
Yeah, like a little extra.
Then you need to put a loop in it, and
Yeah.
And then you'll be wondering why you don't have any solar panels.
Yeah, when I'm building the Meridian, one of them just flies over the base and just clonks straight into the Meridian. Takes out my fragile ship as I'm building it. There we go.
Right,
Yeah, now you need a
get
little
some lunch. I'll catch you all later.
See you, man. Bye.
Now you need a little ramp. Yeah, there you go. That's going to yeet him right up your base.
It's going to be fine. Yeast of little faith, all of you.
Yes. I like how you're doing this with light armor blocks as well.
They laughed at Galileo, Mag.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, of course, Galileo. Didn't they burn him at the stake?
No, they just locked him in a house.
Oh, they locked him out. Okay.
He was a man, you see.
Uh-huh.
Like, ladies, she's a witch. Burn her. Men, just lock him in a house for a bit.
Yeah.
Until he repents.
Naughty. It'll be fine.
Is that true? Did they put him under house arrest for the rest of his life?
Not. If only there was some way to look this up.
Yeah. Chat, what did they do with him? They wanted him to repent. Like, say, no, the church is right, and geocentrism is the way.
He was sentenced to a light regimen of penance and imprisonment at the discretion of the church inquisitors.
A light regiment.
Have you seen that?
After 1 day in prison, his punishment was commuted to villa arrest. What the fuck?
Why can't we be under villa arrest?
Yeah.
An upgrade.
He didn't even have a villa. They gave him a villa and then put him in it.
You go sit in this. You go sit in this. You naughty boy.
How dare you go and enjoy the lovely Italian countryside in this villa we've made for you?
For the rest of his life, okay.
Have you seen that experiment that the Apollo, I think it's Apollo 15 astronauts did or something with the feather?
Yeah, the hammer and the feather.
Yeah, I think it's really cute.
Yeah.
So
they redid that?
Yeah, for the audience members who aren't familiar, they took a falcon feather and a hammer, and they filmed themselves on the surface of the moon, dropping them. And of course, Galileo said that if you drop them both simultaneously in a vacuum, they should hit the ground at the same moment. And so they're like, we're here because of Mr. Galileo, and we figured that the best place to honour him would be here, so to run his experiment. And they did, and then just looked at the camera and said, well, how about that? Mr. Galileo was right.
Uh-huh.
So, there's a video of it?
Yeah. All this time, fucking long dead, but there he is, vindicated, motherfuckers. Thank you, Raven. Thank you very much, Raven. How are you, Mag?
Yeah, pretty good. About to grab some lunch.
Ooh. Yeah,
I had to get some comments in on that pachinko machine.
Thank you, Kestra. Yeah, I want to do it again. Hang on. Just need to get more ore.
Did you hear about that famous quote from Neil Armstrong as well? Good luck, Mr. Gorski.
No. What was that? Sorry.
Something. Okay, hold on. He landed on the moon. He said, "Good luck, Mr. Gorski." Nobody really knew what it meant, but as a kid, the neighbors were Mr. and Mrs. Gorski. As he leaned down to pick up the ball, he heard Mrs. Gorski shout at Mr. Gorski, oral sex you want? You'll get oral sex when the kid next door walks on the moon."
Nah, surely not.
Yeah, this is actually a thing.
Yeah, that sounds a bit too
It's got to be apocryphal, surely. It seems like too quaint.
It seems... Okay, it's false. Is it false? Let me see.
It sounds too perfect, It's like, it's a perfect story.
It might be false, yeah. That was... damn it, that was one of my favorite quotes.
Well, he stuffed up to talk about what he said on the moon, he stuffed up the damn quote, didn't he?
Did he?
But yeah, the whole one step for man. Because years later, it's like, oh, no, he definitely said for a man. But no, he clearly just got it wrong. He didn't say the word for a man.
He said for man.
No, sorry, what did you say? One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. But it was meant to be for a man.
Yeah, okay.
Because man means, same as mankind.
Yeah.
Hang on. So, you know, I think that's the thing, Hasselpass. It turns out no, he just flubbed it.
To be fair, if I would be setting foot on the moon as the first man, I might have flubbed a quote as well. Yeah. Even if you've rehearsed like 20 times in that little tin can that he flew into it.
First words on Mars, what would you say?
Potato?
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, and then you see Matt Damon running at you.
Yeah.
Matt Damon.
What did you say again? Oh, fuck. Fortune favors the brave or something? Yeah, shilling out NFTs on the surface of Mars.
Have you seen that movie yet? I need to rewatch this.
I don't know.
It's a really good movie, actually.
Yeah, I did read like one thing, like provisionally, like people were talking about it, like the first. How did it go? I can't remember. It was something like, one day we took one step, today we take two more, or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, something like some sort of quote. Like I think.
What's it?
That doesn't sound memorable.
Yeah, I can't remember how it went. Like one step, today we take two more. Then it was something like, from the blue planet to the red we greet you, or something.
Okay.
Now let's get down to business. To defeat the Hun.
Oh,
I like that one. I like Captain Thornsley's one. Time to fuck this one up too.
Yep.
Woo!
Woohoo! Well, it could use some global warming, so we're good at that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, can you imagine how horrible it would be if it was like a sponsored message?
Yeah, like from Mars Bar, or
sponsored by PayPal.
Yeah.
This is one giant leap for mankind. Do you know what also is? Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh god. You can learn all about our journey here via these audiobooks that we're shilling.
Audiowall.com.
Yeah.
What was it? What was the other one apart from established titles that was turned out to be just really shit? Was it Blinkist?
What?
They like condensed all the books into consumable 15-minute reads or some shit like that.
Really? How do you do that?
Yeah, I got no clue.
It's called typing in book summary into Google.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Is that, yeah, that's my reaction as well when SWAT joins.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Okay.
I'm stupid.
Yeah. Hey SWAT, how you doing?
Hi SWAT.
Oh, SWAT, didn't see you there.
Uh,
that.
How you doing, SWAT?
Hi SWAT.
Suddenly I don't feel as welcome here, Mag.
I'm also
It's fine. I'm going to grab some food anyway, so you can talk about tanks.
Hi, back.
Oh, what a wonder! Oh, thank you very much. For
No, don't start him off on tanks.
what? Excuse me. It's incredibly interesting what I have to say about tanks.
Yeah, tell me about War Thunder. Okay, have a good day. Bye.
Every tank is exactly the same.
He's gone.
Now you're just trying, Soviet.
Yeah. Every tank has treads and a gun and like some armor, and they're all shit.
Welcome back.
Well, kind of true. Not inherently wrong. Though there are certainly some weird vehicles that might be categorized as tanks, but oh well.
What is the ultimate tank, SWAT?
There's no such thing as the ultimate tank.
Yes, there is.
Uh-huh.
Bob Semple.
Of course. What a surprise.
All hail Bob Semple.
Who's Bob Semple?
The ultimate tank.
What?
It's it's Australia's failed attempt at making something resembling a tank. That
New Zealand.
Sorry, New Zealand and Australia. To be fair, same
place.
thing. Same thing.
Yeah,
yes.
the way Austria and
Same
Germany
thing.
is the same.
Yeah.
Same thing, really.
Oh god.
And
why do I hear Anschluss in the distance?
yes, the same thing, really. And it's horrendous. It's so bad that it became a meme, and now everyone is like, "Haha, Bob Semple tank, isn't it funny?" I'm like,
yeah.
No.
The Australians made the penis tank.
Yeah.
Have you not seen the Sentinel with its questionable machine gun cover?
I don't even know what this conversation is.
Tanks.
Okay. No, I don't know tanks.
Well,
So there's a bad tank in Australia. Or New Zealand.
Yes.
Same place.
yes, exactly.
Yeah, Womble?
Yep.
Post it in chat for you. There you go. Do you notice anything strange about this tank?
That is a tiny gun. Okay.
That's also a different kind of gun. That's
Is
the.
that it? Is that what
That's,
I'm meant to notice?
that is not the Bob. No, that's not the Bob Semple tank, but that's the
not-
Australian. Look
Yeah,
at the machine gun cover
Yeah.
in the center. It's
Oh, it's shaped like a penis.
it is shaped like
It's a penis.
So sorry, what's wrong with the turret? Why is that a tiny turret?
Well, it's older
potato gun.
designs.
It's an early war tank, so
Early,
it
yeah,
just used
those are
2
early
pounder.
designs. Yeah, early designs didn't have major cannon barrels.
So why is the main gun a teeny weeny pop gun?
Because it's good enough for what it's supposed to do, basically, at the time.
it was early war, so that was more than enough to get through.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
is
like
that the reason? That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
a lot
Why
of
build
the
something massive if you don't need it?
the big tank cannons you see in World War II had to be developed during World War II when everyone started up armoring their tanks.
Right.
Like, oh, the shit got thicker. We need a bigger gun to get through this. Damn, we need a bigger tank to put the bigger gun into.
Gotcha.
Well, damn. It's like positive feedback loop, basically.
And why is the machine gun a knob?
I think this is supposed to be. I'm pretty sure this is because that's actually a Maxim gun, and they had to fit the water cooled barrel in there.
Ah.
Yeah, I think that's actually just a Maxim gun, and then they made a little cover that is armored enough that it.
Because the one on the side of the turret as well has got the big armored cover on that looks like water cooler.
I see.
Lies, the 88mm gun is from 1918, yeah, but not the Kampfwagenkanone, not the tank version. Just because guns existed in the caliber doesn't mean it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So is this the one they used when they lost against the emus?
I think they used a truck, didn't they?
Did they?
Didn't they? They put a machine gun on a truck and drove around, then it broke down. Didn't they? I saw the simplified episode on it. You know, oversimplified.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Also, Womble, here you go.
What's that?
The ultimate tank.
What have you linked? Oh God, what the fuck?
That is Bob Semple.
Yeah, there's a reason that thing failed dramatically.
What's wrong with the
It looks like an armored
Thank you,
Dalek.
Basoka. Thank you very
It
much,
looks like
Basoka.
someone's just put the tracks on the garden shed.
Ah, wonderful. Soviet, do you remember the stories about my mother being clumsy as all fuck?
Yes. And
Yeah, she did it again.
She dropped another knife on her foot.
No, this time she didn't drop a knife, she just dropped herself.
Is she okay?
On the knife?
Well, she's
Jesus.
going to the hospital. I had to drive her earlier already. She did break a joint in her
Oh, shit,
her
man.
hand.
Sorry to hear it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was I was like she comes up to me, I'm like holding her hand. I'm like, "No fucking way. Not again." And she's like, "Yeah, I stepped because it was snowing outside." Yesterday
man.
night, she stepped outside with like her plastic like indoor shoes and then slipped. And I'm like, "Are you fucking stupid?" She's like, "Yeah."
Where is she now? In the hospital?
Yeah, she's driving to the hospital. I got her to like an emergency clinic.
Yeah. you
And
should
the hand surgeon there was like, "Yeah, so that's a bit of a complicated thing." I was like, "Yeah, because you didn't break one of the fingers, you broke one of the joints." And he's like, "We're gonna have to refer to you to a specialist at a clinic nearby, at a bigger hospital who have like a bigger hand surgery department thing." And I'm like, "Oh, great." So
Yeah.
I drove her earlier. My father came back around. He's driving her now. to the hospital. Also, this is great because this woman, I swear, I don't make this up. People don't believe me that she's clumsy as fuck. Within the last 4 days, she had 3 incidences. On day number 1, she once again stubbed her toe massively to the point where I think she broke her toe at this point, I think about 8 or 9 times on like a corner. So that's okay. We don't even bother with that anymore. That thing is just crooked, right? Then 2 days ago, that was a bit major. She fell off the stairs.
Fuck, man.
Because like kind of off. So our stairs from the ground floor to the first floor, there is like no separation wall, so she just kind of fell down and then slightly off the side. That was okay.
Off, not even down.
Yeah,
off.
like kind of down and then off, and that was okay. I thought she might have broken something there, but she apparently just got away with some bruises, and you know, I was like, okay, good job, 10 out of 10. And then today she breaks her hand, or joint in her hand. I'm like, you're a genius, you know that, right? That woman is a danger to herself.
Yeah, does she have like some inner ear issue or something?
Yeah,
she keeps just falling down.
No, it's okay. It's just one of those. It's just one of those weeks. Usually she can be a bit clumsy, but usually it's not that bad. She just gotta
give her a call in a minute, dude. Make sure she's all right.
Yeah.
No, she just came in and was like, yeah, I'm off to the hospital. I was like, yep, have fun.
Yeah, make sure she's all right, man.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not the first time she's broken something while falling on ice.
Have a look at.
We're just leaving that there, are we?
Yeah, and make sure she's all right, man. Give her a call in a bit.
Yeah.
Have a look at what I'm making. Look.
Let's see. What is that?
So look, this is my iron delivery system into my base down there. So I decided, because it was too complicated from an engineering perspective to figure out how to get this thing to dock, I've decided that docking is for pussies, and that I am instead going to be a very intelligent space engineer, and I'm going to use a little something called gravity swap. Here we go. You ready?
Okay.
Here we go. You watch this amazing process that's unfolding before you. Every single rock will now make its way smoothly into the aperture, like so. I am a genius.
You are shitting rocks into a hole.
I am a genius, everybody.
That is the most... Oh my god.
And once I've managed to get the suspension sorted on that vehicle so it can climb the mountain easily, I can just do like a drive-by. Whoop. A drive-by.
Shot.
Mineral deposit thing. See? Genius.
I have so many questions.
Yes. It works.
You missed a bit.
There we go. Big brain. I can hear you're all, shocked by it. It has that effect on people. Right.
So do we ship the Darwin Award now or later?
Hang on. So yeah, so long as no pieces of it fly off and smack into the base, I'm sure it'll be fine.
I have questions.
Yeah, it's so good that you just need like glass windows surrounding it so you can observe all the minerals going down.
Yeah, exactly. You got the right idea. Right.
Yeah, the safety board wants to have a talk with you.
They always do.
There's some minor concerns that came up during
they have no jurisdiction on Mars.
Yeah, just don't go for a smoke around the back or whatever. It's probably not safe. Okay. Yeah, my base is coming along. But yeah, looking at the time, I probably need to go get some lunch in a minute. What are you guys up to?
Incredible. I'm gonna have to. Well, I got rudely awoken this morning by the national warning system.
Okay.
Because there was a giant alarm that was like, alarm! This is not an alarm, right? It's like, this is a test. I'm like, thank you. Great. So I thought about like just going to sleep again, but at this point I'm too awake. I hated it.
Right.
Yeah, because you can usually ignore the air raid sirens, right? Because if you like close all the windows, they're quite enough, you can get away with it. But for the first time, they have incorporated the cell broadcast system. So my phone started blaring an alarm next to my head while I was sleeping. That wasn't cool. That wasn't
Emergency,
great.
all is well, go about.
Yeah. It's like wait, can I? It's really great. It's a good time. Yeah, I'll probably just get some food in a bit, then stream something. I don't know what yet. I'll just have to wake up first.
Cool.
Is that just like a regular test, or was it related to the thing that happened yesterday?
No, it was just the test.
Ah, right.
Cool. Anyway, I'm probably going to head off now, so get some lunch then.
Have a good one.
I'm going to go play with Luna.
Cool.
Aww.
Yes.
Have a good one. And I'll see you soon. Have a good afternoon.
Yeah, catch us later.
Bye.
Bye, 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 bye.
Bye, bye.
Right, so thanks for watching, folks. So this Space Engineers stream, I went over and got some more metal from the hole over there. I finished building a large sort of hauling truck thing, which was positioned down there, but it's now up the hill. I'm sure it's not going to run out of power and come careening down the hill and smash into the base. I'm sure it'll be fine. So, on the YouTube front then, please know that I'm working on a video essay, which is really, really big and really, really long. That's what she said. Basically it's 1 hour and 52 minutes complete, and I'm working on the 52-minute segment to add it to the 1 hour segment that's linked below the stream. I'm now playing a game of fill in the gaps, basically. So I'm going through my timeline, trying to find the places in the edit that are incomplete. So places where there are compilations or like a piece of art that needs to be commissioned or whatever. And I'm just playing a game of fill in the gaps, what I call phase 2 of the editing. I'm hoping in a few days' time I'll be able to enter the quality assurance and get the thing rendered and watched and rendered and watched, and then release it to you, basically. So bringing the video essay up to 1 hour and 52 minutes. So yeah, that's what's going on. So I'm going to go get some burgers, and yeah, burgers for lunch, and then just crack on with the editing for the rest of the day. So I hope to see you again later for a bit of Holdfast. Thank you again for watching, and yeah, let me hand you over to... Who's doing what? 1 second. Thank you, Judge Mortis. Thank you very much, Judge. Okay, so... let's have a look. So who's going in the stream team? I don't think many people right now. Whoops, that's not the right button. Yeah, see you later for a bit of Holdfast Nations at War. Okay, so I'm the only person in the stream team. And there's no one I'm currently following who is live. So never mind then. I guess I'll catch you again later. Thank you again, folks. Have a good one. See you soon. Have a lovely, lovely afternoon.